Today on CWN, Coach Laurent shares about spring safety.
And Mr. Smith's class had a lab. I'm Maddie.
And I'm William. Today is Tuesday, March 4th, 2025.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and the pledge to the Texas flag.
The Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The Texas Pledge. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible.
As we continue our spotlight on CTE programs, our health science class has been doing a great job with everything they've been doing. If you're in what they do throughout the year, we have some information. Let's take it to them now.
Hey cats, here in Calallen there are numerous extracurricular classes, one of them most importantly being health science.
Hello, my name is Ms. Martinez and I am the health science teacher for Calallen High School. My classes consist of principles of health science, medical terminology, and principles of health theory, which are the the students that I take to rotations to the hospital. So basically my classes are all about health, all about the body, the medical world, the nursing world, and it's a good experience to take. Principles of health is one of the main classes that you have to take in order for you to take rotations. Medical terminology gives you a very big insight on the vocabulary that is used in the medical world in the hospital and help you understanding what the doctors and the nurses and orders are they say and how to interpret them.
That's all from us. Back to the studio.
Another very exciting CTE program is our computer science class. They do a ton of fun activities throughout the year, and if you're interested, it may be a great class for you to take next year. Let's send it to them to see what they do.
Hey cats, it's Drew. Today we interviewed Mr. Eason about the basics of computer science, and this is what he had to say.
Yeah, so I'm Mr. Eason, I'm the computer science teacher here. Computer science is essentially the study of computers and computer systems. It actually involves everything from the hardware, right, what makes a computer, why a computer actually is able to compute, how all the parts in it actually work and correspond, why data gets sent to one part and then gets sent to another part, etc. It also involves the programming required to actually run those computers. Without programming, a computer's in a really big, expensive paperweight. So they got to actually be programmed because computers only do what you tell them to do. And then with the programming, we can actually write our own programs and develop our own computer science concepts. The big one is, of course, going to be algorithms. Algorithms are used in everything that we do now. Just about every app that's on your phone has some kind of algorithm built into it. TikTok uses a really complex, advanced algorithm to actually decide what it thinks that you're going to engage with the most. Not necessarily what you're going to like the most, but what you're going to engage with the most. That's what it prioritizes. And so in my class, we do very basic, and in my classes, I teach 5 classes in there, we basically go through the really simple, just printing stuff to the terminal, and eventually we get to the point where we actually develop our own algorithms. We figure out min and max value of a list. We figure out, sort a list into values that we need, values that we don't need. We do some filtering because filtering is required for lots of algorithms. And so, and then we get to some really interesting stuff. So we can actually include some graphics and actually create games in the basic coding languages, Java, Python, Scratch. And so it's a lot of fun. We've got a competition for UIL that we can also participate in. I've had students go to state in that. We're pretty good at it in the Calallen, so a lot of fun things that you can do with computer science. And everybody's got a computer in their pocket right now, probably one on their wrist, there's one in their car. So their computers are everywhere, and we need computer science to keep having them work.
Thank you, Mr. Easton, for giving us the basic rundown of computer science. If you are interested in taking it, you should definitely do so. Seems like a lot of fun. Thank you. That's all from us. Back to the studios.
This month we celebrate the amazing accomplishments of women in history, as March is Women's History Month. Let's see who we will celebrate today.
In continuation of Women's History Month, we celebrate Aretha Franklin. She's a symbol of strength for her successful music career, civil rights, and women's rights activism. As inspiration, she paved way for many women. That's all from us. Back to the anchors.
Mr. Smith's class has been working on a fun lab recently. Let's take it to them to see what they learned.
Hi, I'm Quinn. I'm here with Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith, I heard you guys have a lab today. What's going on?
Well, we've been studying covalent molecules. Covalent molecules occur when two atoms share electrons, and we've been talking about various models of covalent molecules, how to name them, what shapes they take. And so we're going to today just start building some of those models, all right? And so the various models we've looked at is we've used balloons for the electrons, and electrons push against each other because they're negatively charged, and that means they take on different shapes, like trigonal planar, or if I can do it. Oh, I don't know if I can. Let's see if I can do it. Or tetrahedral. All right, tetrahedral. Ooh, we'll get it. There we go, tetrahedral. But we're going to use little balls and sticks to do our models. These are space-filling models showing the electrons. These are going to be balls and sticks where the sticks are going to be our electrons. But the idea is that every model tells us something about the covalent molecule. No model is complete, and they all leave something out. So the more ways we can build these molecules, the better off we are, and that's what we're doing in the lab today.
Yes, sir. And will you guys be doing anything else?
No, that'll be it. We'll just be looking at these shapes. Then at the end of all of this, we're going to do a lab where we compare covalent, ionic, and metallic bonds to each other. But that's coming up next week after spring break.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Back to you.
And Coach Lawrence is here to talk about the importance of spring safety. Let's send it to him now.
Hey Cats, today I'm here at Coach Lawrence. So Coach, spring break is coming up next week. Can you tell us the dangers of rip currents and why students should be aware?
Well, yes, I can. We do have a problem on our beaches with rip currents, and they can take you out or keep you from coming back into the beach. So, the logic is that you swim with the beach and not to the beach whenever you get in a rip current, if you ever happen to get in one. But we have lost people to rip currents here in Corpus, and when you're off at spring break, sometimes you might try things that you wouldn't normally try. And, the water's actually kind of cold still at this time, but I know people will get in it. So, just be careful when you get into the water and, be wary of those rip currents.
Well, thank you so much. Back to the studio.
My son, Jasani, was the big, tall kid who loved basketball. On April 11th, 2019, I received a call that no family wants to receive. On a yellow flag day, Jasani was swimming out near Jetty and got caught in a rip current. We lost our beloved Jasani, and that's why we want you to be safe. Be aware of the hidden dangers beneath the ocean. Know the flags and take the necessary actions to beach safely.
Now let's send it over to Callie for Wildcat Media right after this quick break.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
Did you know your new favorite burger has hand-smashed patties made to order, hot and melty cheese, and a tangy sauce? How rude of me. Let me introduce you. The all-new Sonic Smasher. Live free, eat Sonic. You want to live free?
This is how you Sonic.
Thank you, Acres, and welcome back to Wildcat Media. Wildcat Media is sponsored by Sonic, America's Drive-In. Calallen Theater has been working on a one-act play called See How They Run, and they will be performing a 7th period show on Friday, March 7th. If you can't make it, they will have public performances as well, and dates will be posted soon. Now that's all for media. Back to the anchors.
Thank you, Callie.
And now let's send it over to Lauren with the rundown on sports after this short break.
Hey Wildcats, this Thursday there's a track meet in Pleasanton. Good luck to everybody that's participating. Thank you, and back to the studio.
Thank you, anchors, and good morning, Wildcats. Calallen Wildcat Sports is brought to you by Southern Charm Home Cooking. Our girls soccer team had a game against Ingleside. We spoke to Coach Love to get a closer look on what's going on.
Hey Cats, I'm Zoe. I'm here with Coach Love. So Coach Love, I hear you'll have a game this Tuesday. How do you think it's going to go?
Yeah, so we're going to play Ingleside here at home. It's going to be our senior night game, so we're pretty excited about it. They came to play against us last time, so we've really got to come out and take care of what we need to take care of on our side. So we'll see what we can do.
And what are y'all doing to prepare for that?
I think the biggest thing, we're working on our shooting, and then we're also working on working the ball up and movement together down the field as well. So just working on that teamwork aspect.
Okay, great. Good luck. Thank you. That's all from us. Now back to the studio.
Speaking of soccer, our boys soccer team had a game Friday against Bishop. Let's send it over to Coach Moore to get the rundown on that.
Hi, I'm Quinn. I'm here with Coach Moore. Coach Moore, I heard you guys have a game on Friday. What's going on?
Yeah, so this past Friday we played Bishop, had a big win there, 7-1 on that one. Boys played really well, finished a lot of good opportunities. So, and then this Tuesday we play, tomorrow, Ingleside, at Ingleside. So that'll be a tough district opponent. So looking forward to that one. Excited. So.
What are you guys doing to prepare for this?
Continuing just to work our defensive shape, working on our finishing, which is something we struggle with all season long. But just making sure that we are all set together on the same game page, and then we're ready to rock and roll. So.
Yes, sir. Wish you best of luck.
Thank you.
Back to you.
There's a boys golf tournament happening this weekend. We spoke to Caden Allen to get some more information. Let's send it over now.
Hey Cats, I'm here with Caden. So I hear you have a golf tournament coming up. Can you tell me about that?
Yeah, we have a tournament Friday, Saturday at Victoria Country Club in Riverside. Victoria Country Clubs, of course, are going to be playing for regionals, so to give us a good little preview on that, and taking 2 boys team and a girls team, so hopefully we can all 3 pull out good placing and good scores.
That's awesome. Thank you, and back to the studio.
Our Lady Cat softball team has a game tonight, and we wish them the best of luck to them. Let's send it over to Coach Raza to get a closer look.
Hey Cats, I'm here with Coach Raza, one of our assistant softball coaches. So can you tell me about softball lately?
Well, we just came off a tournament this past weekend in Houston, which was fairly well, really good, hard teams we played. We also have a game tonight versus San Benito in San Benito tonight, and Friday here against Brownsville Vets Friday night.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Good luck to y'all, and I'm back to the studio.
We spoke to a few pole vaulters, Cadence and Braden, to find out what they've been doing recently. Listening to them to get the inside scoop.
I'm Eli, and I'm here with Cadence Mathis. Cadence, I heard you just got first at pole vault. How'd it go?
I had a really good jumping day today. I tied my PR 10.6. And next meet, I'm looking forward to go on new poles. So, yeah.
Sounds great. Thank you. I'm here with Braden Alexander. Braden, you just finished up with pole vault. How'd you do?
I got 11 feet. It was kind of a rough day, but I know I can do better, so we're just going to work to be better next week.
And what are you doing to prepare for the upcoming meets?
Just continue to practice, just do what I know I can do and be better at it.
Sounds great. Thank you.
And that's the latest on Calallen Sports. Now back to the anchors.
Thank you, Lauren.
And now it's time for your local weather forecast with Brandon right after this short break.
Hey Wildcats, make sure that if you are a senior, you have to fill out your FAFSA form if you want to graduate. Thank you, and back to the studio.
Thank you, Acres, and good morning, Wildcats. Your weather forecast is brought to you by Baytech Robinson Families. Happy Tuesday, everybody. 3 more days until spring break. Finally, as we look at these current conditions here for today, 86 degrees with winds at 23 miles per hour at the south-southeast winds and 16% chances of rain. As we look into our regional top already here for today, though, rain coming out from the Victoria area, coming into the west over here, with current alerts being the small craft advisory, coastal flood advisory, a gale advisory, and a rip current statement along the beaches, as we could see with Coach Lawrence's PSA. Make sure you watch out for those rip current statements. Looking at our 2 to 10 here for today, 85 degrees at 2 p.m. with west-northwest winds at 26 miles per hour. At 6 p.m. dying down to 82 with 21 west-northwest winds, and at 10 p.m. dying down to 70 degrees with 10 miles per hour at west-northwest winds. Though looking at our 3-day outlook here for today, 0% chances of rain across the board for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, so that is a relief. With sunny skies over here on Wednesday, 78 degrees. On Thursday, partially cloudy skies at 79 degrees, and on Friday, partially cloudy skies with 82 degrees. And with that, let's take it back to our anchors.
Thank you, Brandon.
And that's all of your announcements for today, but now it's time for your joke of the day. So guys, why are piggy banks so wise?
I don't know, William. Why?
Because they're filled with common sense.
For all you social people out there, make sure you're following us on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram at CalallenTV for all the latest updates. Also, subscribe to us here on YouTube to catch all of our latest videos. And as always, stay classy, Calallen.